is an okay name for a weapon.
Look in your if it was like a big heavy thing, that's a good name for. That just looked like a sword.
Well, in fairness, ice is a weapon.
Yeah,
so
but that's of a guy whose whole shtick is cold things.
The music is a weapon.
That's a better version of what
34's really damn good.
It is
and
mine
we get
now.
the bleeding bonus
No,
to
it isn't. I accidentally cancelled it. Now it is mine.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, look at it. Like 34 with the bleeding bonus.
Can we get a shot at that?
Not until we get into combat.
We're just
see the hilt a
You can see
little
the hilt. There it is. Look at it.
Just a little bit.
Steal that bag.
David Aaron's kettle hat.
Nerd.
Never taken the hood off. That's the thing. We'll die because we haven't got high enough armor because of this hood.
So here's the thing.
Do we want to learn about House Aaron?
No, I've forgotten you were talking about House Aaron.
They're all a bit inbred.
Steal that stuff.
A hammer.
And still my sunshine.
Hello, Harry Waters. I thought you were a lady.
Me
Like
too.
legit when stood in the corner.
I thought that was like a copy of the model of the woman we'd gone to save as
Yeah, no, me too. Me too. That specific woman as well, yeah.
Did you assume her gender?
I
did.
assumed her sex, which is even worse.
I assumed her character model, which is even worse. Go on, Alistair.
Oh, now we're just back as Alistair. Okay.
I did this for River Spring. Is that with a question?
I did
No,
it
we
for
have
the
we
rock.
have to do it for River Spring.
Shall we do it?
Also, he might torture them or something.
Alright, let's do it.
I would have preferred for things to be
I'll be nice about
We
it.
have no choice to not do this.
You did it for the
We all
rock.
walk amongst the shadows.
He did it for the people.
I keep calling him my boy.
My
When-
boy.
Like the first time Alistair started talking like this.
It's what all great men strive for.
In the gut, really?
Your hymns won't change a thing. I will do what I have to do.
I'll do what I have to do in order to keep back my tongues.
But in my own
way.
way.
Keep your talk. Don't charge yourself out of stuff.
I'll see him in my
Head
head
movies. Oh, this haircut makes my eyes rain. How do I go up? How do we get out?
Through the door.
There's not a door there.
Yes, there
There's
is.
not a door. Where's
Use your secret sight. Maybe there totally is.
Why?
Did I just set that
Did
thing on
you-
fire?
Oh.
Yeah!
Oh! Oh!
Oh my!
Now, are you
Oh
really perceptive, or was that a mistake?
No, that was me going, use
Um,
your special skills, yo.
No, I'm in Simon saying there's a door there.
A Tyrell cloak!
Oh, they're lame.
I was literally talking about the way you came.
Oh, okay. Alright. So we have all the... Okay, we need to figure out what the deal is with these flasks.
Deal.
The deal.
Well, you can sell them for a lot of money.
No, but you can put potion stuff in them.
No, that's it. It's
You
at
can.
the far right side.
That one.
Yeah, so this is energy recovery per second.
It's better.
It is, but it's a Tyrell cloak.
I know, that's the
Put it on!
Put it on. Let's just declare our allegiance to the
What am I wearing
to
now?
the Midlands.
I put it on, then I took it off. No, I put it on again.
I'm prepared to do that.
So, like,
Oh.
we're from Liverpool now.
That looks...
What?
That looks terrible.
I don't know, the Midlands.
What? No.
That actually does look kind of awful.
That looks
Green and gold.
absolutely
Where do you
terrible.
think Liverpool is?
I don't know, I'm bad at geography.
It's northwest of here.
It's north of the wall.
What does that... Go back, get back!
Oh, you're right, that was a thing.
That's the thing.
Pull the lever. What?
Behind you. Isn't it? Yeah, that
Yeah.
opened.
Yeah, but I'm thinking why...
Oh yeah, and that's probably just going to lead you straight out the door.
Oh no,
right?
I can go up here now, okay.
Everything
Yay.
Still my sunshine.
God.
No, I don't like that colour scheme, green and gold.
It looks terrible, but I'm gonna keep it.
It doesn't go well with red and silver.
I
certainly.
like red and green. I think they look really good.
You think that looks good?
Well, no, red and green's
Yeah.
alright,
Sure.
but like green and gold less so.
I just think it looks kind of
And
bad.
thus concludes your Game of Thrones fashion minute.
Fashion thrones.
Don't
nice.
play
It
that
should be
cheap
fashion
game.
thrones.
You know
Oh,
what I speak
That'd be cool.
It should go on for longer than a minute.
Yeah.
There should be a regular thing on the LP.
Enough idle
You know the Boltons
Doing
are
a
supposed to be
catwalk.
wearing bright pink.
Requested, I do
Oh, really?
And I
Yeah,
do
the
my
Bolton sigil is
eternal-
it's a
and red,
bright
right?
it's a bright pink field with a red dude on it.
You know, that is kind of more sinister in a way.
Yeah, because it's
like,
like
oh, this innocent fella.
Ramsey wears as his like favorite shirt. He's got this bright pink doublet with red teardrop stones all over it. That's his favorite shirt.
He loves it.
Yeah, they.
I
That's
loves it.
I don't know why they didn't do that.
No, it's not as good as
Why I know why they didn't do that, because they abhor anything approaching colour in the show. Everything has to be washed out
Why is that, do you reckon?
because it's gritty.
What? It's pretty colourful when they're in King's Land.
No, then everything is washed out and kind of orange.
I don't know where to go. There's no marker on the minimap.
It's a very monochrome show, scene by scene.
Yeah, from what I know, they're doing much like this game is doing cyan and orange.
But this is
Yeah.
kind of colourful.
But like,
This is more
Look at this.
This is more colourful than the show.
yeah,
Someone's actually wearing the symbols of their house.
our house. Or
Seriously,
Well, he's
This thing
he's
we
wearing the
found.
symbol of his house on
Is
his jacket,
seriously though.
like the red with the white.
Right.
So it's
Yeah, if you-
Or is it just leave, do you think?
yeah,
Yeah,
it is. They told
go-
you just leave.
Did they? Oh. Just
Like,
leave!
behind you. I think it's the little corridor now to your left.
That's where I just went.
Yeah, just go up, go that way.
That's where I was.
Just follow the path.
That's where okay.
Because there's the door on the minimap.
Oh, okay. I got turned around.
So this is your personal
Look at this
armor.
honourable
They
man.
look
Not
like
that I don't
crows
do
on
the
a
same.
Looting the
I'm gonna
dead.
look in here see if there's anything to loot on that note.
But yeah,
There
so I saw the the
Short
Battle
bow,
of the Bastards, as it was called,
Yeah.
from last season, and you can't tell what army's whose. No one's got any kind of
I
like
can't.
identifying anything
Isn't that kind of the whole point of house sigils to go?
to be able to
No,
identify
those ones though.
And everyone wears like their own bright colours, being like, I'm from this. Like the Starks spend most of their time wearing like white, grey, and silver. As
Yeah.
opposed to everyone spending all their time wearing black and
Black.
brown.
Door, why you know?
Why no?
Why?
Let us out, you nerds.
Please. I'm starting to panic.
Put it down, game.
Game.
Game, put it
Put
down.
Wow.
Let's go upstairs, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's go as up as we can.
What a dignified pose.
Is there really a dignified way to die in a melee?
Depends how you angle yourself. When you fall on the sword.
Wasn't there a whole thing where?
Everyone is dead.
Oh, there's a thing.
Wasn't there a whole thing where
God bless.
when Christopher Lee gets
Gets
stabbed
stabbed
when he's
about.
Saruman?
Yes,
in
because
the-
he stabbed a
Yeah.
bunch of Nazis when he was in the
Yes.
spy.
Well, no, it's
whatever.
because he gets
Colin's
he gets
laughing,
stabbed
but
in the
this is
back and
true.
he falls
It's
over. And he
100%
falls
Saruman
over.
fights Nazis?
Christopher Lee
did.
fought.
Oh, right.
Christopher Lee
He
was-
said Saruman.
He was
Yeah,
a
but he
British
played
spy.
Saruman.
I know,
So
but-
Saruman gets stabbed,
Yeah.
and he then, in the like initial takes they did of it, he fell to the floor in the manner of a man stabbed in the back, which apparently is hilarious. Because like all of the cast and crew just burst out laughing. Because what are you doing?
Yeah, because and then he took Peter Jackson aside and said, "Do you know what happens when you stab someone in the back? I do."
It's not like they could argue with him because he was
Well,
like, "No, I know what
that's
it looks
like."
like."
Peter Jackson was like, "Okay, this scene you're going to get stabbed. I want you to give this like look of surprise." And he's like, "Peter, I know what a man stabbed in the back sounds like. It's okay."
Because also, fun thing, wasn't Christopher Lee did his national service with Ian Fleming?
Did he?
Yes.
Cool.
John Aaron was
And it's really weird to me that these two existed contemporaneously, and also the war was going on. Because to me, Christopher Lee is Dracula over there.
Yeah. Apparently, when he was in like school, they had him act in plays, and he was terrible.
Yeah.
He did not do very
I think
good.
he was in the RAF as well.
Yeah. In the RAF, he got attached to the beginnings of the SAS, and
I
they
think,
are not allowed to talk about what they did.
Yeah, I think I read something where his crew he had to leave for some reason. I'm not sure if he was ill or something, and his crew like got really sort of demoralised, and
Well, I mean,
like he had a
no.
massive effect on their.
a lot of this is stuff
liberation.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't say Defense of the Realm Act, because wasn't that the
World
other
War I.
war?
Yeah.
But like,
It's called
mission
World
was a
War
success.
One. It's called the French
There was
Revolution.
Maybe you've heard of it.
but no, like,
Okay.
a lot of the time with stuff like that, they're not allowed to talk about it
Background
because
stuff.
this is legitimately how they developed what we currently use for, espionage and
Yeah.
war tactics, and
Yeah.
so maybe let's not broadcast that.
So now I think the actual door should work.
Yes, now it's got a little,
Trying to sequence break.
got a little crest on it.
Look at that loading
Did you
screen.
know your health depends on your equipment
Nope.
and your
That
endurance?
makes sense. Like video games.
Yeah, but this is Game of Thrones. It's not made for us.
Video Game of Thrones. Yeah! Simon gets a raise.
Does that mean I get paid?
Non-existent paycheck.
Twice nothing is still nothing.
You will take less from me.
You can put this game down at some point. That's your reward.
The recording time of Game of Thrones will be shortened. And
Actually,
Prince
the
of
long
Persia
one
will be
then.
lengthened.
Hey, now we've established this. When playing, you win or you die.
I think we might want to change back to the old cloak because
Oh, stop! Just to your right.
Thank you.
it just looked better on your back.
No.
I
It
don't
looks-
think it clips
No.
through as hard.
It looks better on, but isn't this substantially
It's better.
stronger?
It's better.
it gives you.
I will never take the hood off though, don't you worry.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about that.
The throne room is also just here.
Just heading down to the throne room.
Well, you should have like
Bag of
the
crisps.
throne room should just open up onto outside because you need to be able to process in nice and easy.
It's not like Marine, where you gotta
Like, it
climb
can't
up
be
a
through a
million
bunch-
stairs.
It can't be through like a bunch of corridors and stuff. That's you can't have anything dramatic going on.
Do you think we'll go to like Pentos or anything?
I don't think we're gonna leave the.
Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be neat.
Yeah.
Although I know what you're saying, they've made 2 levels.
Yeah.
Well, no, because we were at not Venice earlier,
So say, yeah, but oh yeah, okay.
and that
I
was
didn't
maybe
think
2
I'd give you
streets.
that
To be
much
fair,
Talk to
We're
Queen.
off.
She sat on the Iron Throne.
Yeah.
No, she stood in
just
front of the Iron
stood
Throne.
menacingly near it like a little finger. I
This
thought it would
is
trigger a
a
cutscene.
chair. No.
use
If
your
you look at
secret.
it closely,
Is-
is the Gandalf sword in it? Because I think that's a thing, isn't it?
I'm sorry, what?
I doubt they
There's a
would
thing
model
like
that.
because it's just made of a bunch of sword molds.
Yeah.
They had a bit of fun doing it. So one of them is the hilt of Gandalf's sword from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, cool.
You mean in the show?
Glamdring. Yes.
I was going to say
Because,
they're
like,
going to model
It's
that.
not in the book.
The mission you gave
In
me.
the book, it's not like Ned looked closely at one of the swords. It looked like this and this, and he imagined it would look cool if carried by a wizard.
You clearly haven't read Ready Player One,
I haven't.
where they had a ghost. What was it? A Ghostbusters car? No, it was a Transformer with a Ghostbusters logo on it. Something like that, where it's just all references all the time.
Well, I know there is a rather famous piece of fan art, at least on the internet, of Link sitting on the Iron Throne, and it's, the Master Sword and the Gun Blade,
Yeah.
and the Buster Sword and the Water Sword, and all these cool things. But it's,
Blade.
I don't know.
I prefer the one with Queen Elizabeth on the.
I don't know why she's not happy with us.
Because she's Cersei. Look at those eyebrows.
I imagine that you would
They will not be raised.
They are not as good as Daenerys' are.
That's what I was hoping you'd say.
Yeah.
She's doing her best, you shut up.
Daenerys.
She does her best to never move her eyebrows when she's acting.
Oh, hello, we've got multiple choices
I
for each
stand
of our men
completely
now.
by the decision. What was the decision? Return to the what?
Okay, no, here we go.
Oh, wait! Okay, suggest Valar, I allowed it, he can take the fall.
Oh, we can do that. We can mind control Valar to like turn himself, make himself look like a douche.
Look like.
Oh, don't foist that off on us, nerd.
Don't take credit for the idea of what?
My dear Valar,
I would not have been sound.
I will not give a shit about their deaths because I'm Cersei.
Indiscretion mission go?
You know, basically, Valar was saying it was our idea, and he said, "Good idea."
But our enemies
Yeah.
So,
It's kind of worse.
The mother hen.
Your
was
Grace,
true
the
name.
mother hen.
See?
whose true name is
Godric Donnelly!
Oh, the stories
So he
are
was
crossing
dead
over.
all
The
along.
hand of the king himself.
that explains that thing we've already seen and explained.
What a dramatic turn of events!
Was this Beyond Two Souls now? Just timeline all over the place.
I heard of it.
John Aaron just died.
Alistair as a child doing ghost
Whoa,
tests.
careful.
How did he die?
Now, I think at the point that they made this game, the people writing the show were absolutely certain that Cersei killed John Aaron.
Okay, so if I say how did he die, I should be like, you're asking too many questions.
Yes.
What's
I'm
Don't
going
say
to
it.
ask.
Oh. See, look at that. He was struck down by illness.
I see.
We didn't burn him!
Really,
Yeah.
Cersei, ellipses.
Have you made your decision?
Not yet.
Oh, she's just shrugged that
It's
off.
like they invented a whole scene of Cersei and Jaime talking to each other going, oh, he's dead. Oh, I hope we killed him in time. Oh, that thing we did. God, you did a bad job for the show.
Something that Again, it's kind of the difference between the two mediums, but something that the book does well is it explains a lot of what's going on better than the show.
Yeah.
That's because it's a book.
Well, no, like the
That just means they did right. Lord of the Rings doesn't have a problem with this.
the thing
That's
that
'cause
I'm
it has an
thinking of
extended-
They did a good job.
when the show opens,
It's nowhere near as...
They kept the plot in it.
say when the show opens, it's effectively a funeral or a wake or
Yeah.
something like that, and you guys got the eyes on the stones over his own eyes, and I don't think they explain that in the show. That's just what you do with the dead.
Yeah, they don't even have it at all in the books. It doesn't even come up.
We see in the books it says something like it's like ill will to look at the dead or something like
No,
that.
that's
so
that's in the show.
So they cover it.
No, in the book that doesn't even happen. There is nothing of the sort that happens like that in the book.
Well, well. Has
I'm
the
sure because the
lioness
bit I'm up to is just after the tournament,
Are you
Uh-huh.
speaking?
and during the
Tournament arc.
Ned looks at this guy who's been killed, and the book mentions this has been done because it's bad luck to look at the
What is your
dead.
name?
Oh no, it's Majin Buu.
You bring me the book because I don't remember that at all.
The night under the
Maybe I'll find it.
hand of the king. At least until that
I mean, it's been a long time since I last read the first one because my copy literally fell to
Such talk
pieces.
would be ill-
Oh,
I
nice.
bought a new one.
I will say
Nice!
what
It broke.
she is a murderer.
Well, no,
Oh,
that's
broken.
like
I'll
that's a
look it
sign
up.
that you're into it.
I dare
Wait,
to
okay.
say it.
I read it a lot.
In the bookshop, my mum was looking on the shelf, and they've got 50 Shades of Grey, well-worn spine, and then the second one, kind of worn, the third one, untouched. And she says, what's happened is,
You are making
the person who's bought this has read the first one,
I hope
and has started on the second and gone, I'm not even bothering with the third. What is this trash?
Yeah.
Unquestionably loyal to King Robert. He argued with the Queen, and within days he fell ill and died.
Look at the guy from Dark Souls
I
now.
was gonna say this is Oscar
And the
of a
Royals
story.
what they owe
Straight
to
up.
John.
I have not.
I got to
Ring
thinking.
2 bells, my lord.
I got to thinking about that the other day and how sad Soler's thing is.
Yeah.
That like, in order for you have to make Soler fail his quest in order to keep him alive, and that's just
That's the same with, I believe, every NPC in
pretty
Dark
much
Souls
yes.
1.
I
But
advise you to
Son Bro, come on,
No, you can if you get to Isolith
yeah.
early and you kill those maggots, the sun maggots first, then
Yeah.
that doesn't happen to him.
It is my
Yeah, because like you have to make him fail in his quest to find the sun.
But okay, I see what you're
Because
saying.
when he gets the sun, he doesn't have a reason to keep going anymore.
His quest is impossible, and the only way he thinks he's fulfilled it is by having a sun maggot attached to his face,
Yes.
where he has clearly gone insane.
Well, that's the thing. He gets the sun maggot, and that was his reason to exist. So he just immediately hollows out.
Hey, I suppose I didn't think of it like that. Like he gets that, then he hollows. I was
Yeah.
thought, oh, he's hollowed, and now he's grabbed this maggot.
Ah, Sir Uthor, yes.
Shoved it under his face.
Sad case of excessive
Fuck it
loss.
up his nostril.
You basically just stick it in your hair. It's a really it's not the weirdest piece of headgear. That's the cloak is the
The
weirdest
monk.
piece of headgear.
The old monk.
As for my bore
Thing.
of a husband,
Do you know what I'm thinking? I forget what it's called, but you know the one. You look like those weird sperm things from Silent Hill.
or even his queen.
Oh, like the headworm thing?
No, the thing that's like, it's a cloak, but you wrap it around and around your head
Yeah,
and
that's
it
what
just
I'm talking
keeps
about.
going up.
That's the old monk thing.
Yeah.
The Demon Souls boss.
But I do not wish to see the young man.
Demon Souls. I should have bought that for the PS3.
I should have. It's LP Demon Souls.
Stop thinking of better games to play than
Let's
this one.
LP anything else. Never Dead's right over there.
We
That
have,
was supposed to be a punishment game, but it actually might be something.
we legitimately had to force Connor to stop playing Never Dead so we could do this.
Yeah.
That's because I didn't
Are
want
you,
to
are you
play
happy?
this.
Are you happy now? You playing Metroid?
I'm playing Metroid. I've actually ploughed through quite a bit of Metroids.
You could probably beat that in one sitting.
No.
I kind of feel like that's the problem
It
with
would be unwise for me to
Metroid
consider
games, at least
the
the era that you're playing, is that if you know what you're doing, you can do
Well,
it.
it's like Resident Evil and maybe Silent Hill, the early ones where
Yeah.
it's, Resident Evil 1, I'm going to go here, put that key in there, get that crest, go do that thing, don't kill that thing because it's a waste of ammo.
You didn't see us play Resident Evil, did you?
Okay, if you know what you're doing,
Basically, we should have me and Simon play
RE1,
RE1 or something.
not the remake,
Why not remake?
because it would be hilarious doing the original.
By the way, in like follow-up of something I've said in the past, there is a copy of Tomb Raider 1 in CX.
I'm all for this. Full Tomb Raider LP. Full Tomb. Anyway,
After Croc.
after Croc.
He has to be the one to attack me.
If I scare him. Oh my goodness, I didn't know you were there.
Hi.
Oh,
I'm standing over here and I'm reading about the stones on the eyes of the dead man.
let
And
it
I am
go.
99% certain it's just a thing in the show.
Okay.
There is, I believe, a scene when Tywin
He will
was
attack
doing
me.
spoilers that they added a scene talking about that, about the wise and whatnots, or maybe when someone else was dead in a more recent series.
I intend to do so.
But
I kind of regret doing this.
I'll be honest with you, I think it just looks kind of goofy.
yeah, it does. That's why I thought it was a stupid thing for them to include in the show, and I was surprised when you claimed it was definitely in the book.
Didn't Pirates of the Caribbean do something similar like that as well? Of having two pieces of silver over the eyes?
Well, that's a thing.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
That's the money
Well,
that
no,
you
you
pay
put,
the
you
ferryman
put, you
to
put the
take.
coin in their mouth.
Let's try a
what it's
low
supposed to do.
strike.
Yeah, but you
I'm
can't
gonna
see
kick him
it
in the
now.
gonads.
Do it.
I'm gonna do
it!
It's a very Morse thing to do. But
Oh yeah, we're a nice man.
I think we're just like
That's why I said I
hitting below
regret,
the belt
uh,
in a metaphorical question.
you say that and then you
Pass my
just
coat,
kick him.
please.
Yeah, sure.
No, I regret saying. I haven't really been following what happened with this guy, but I get the feeling that the Queen's probably in the wrong.
Oh,
because-
we're accusing him of
and I'm
being
kind of siding with the Queen here.
being a bit, you know,
You what, mate?
saying
Yes.
You saw him. He did the pose.
That's what that is.
He did it.
accusing them of being a couple or something.
Drugs now being taken on the channel. What a noodle hole we've hit.
That's what this game will do to you.
Give me that needle.
Well, we've drank on shit on this thing.
Oh, I was gonna bring my
Crazy Frog drove us to drink, man.
all my whiskey because I've got like a whiskey I was gonna throw at Colin.
Can you just heat up that spoon for me? Is that right?
What spoon? Oh, I get it.
Oh, we're having a fight in
What?
the Great Hall.
What a gripping boss. Ornstein and
Dun,
Snow.
dun, dun,
Let's
dun,
go.
dun, 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 dun.
The gods do not care.
The DPS races now. I think I will win.
I'm gonna need you to go back in post, Andy.
Yeah.
There was something written on the right side of the screen just below the mini-map.
Okay.
What did that say?
Magical crayon will tell you soon.
Magical crayon.
this wasn't
Yay!
important at all.
My lovely, lovely, lovely crayon.
My
There you
lovely
are,
horse,
running
my
through
love,
the meadow.
running through the fields. Where are you going with your fetlocks flowing in the wind?
In the wind.
I want to shower you with sugar lumps
And ride you over fences.
Polish your hooves almost every day.
And take you to the horse dentist.
My lovely, lovely, lovely horse. You're a pony, no more. Running around with a man on your back.
Like a train in the night.
Like a train in the night.
I'm looking forward to the eventual Saints Row the Third LP.
Gotta get rid of that saxophone solo.
That is one. Okay, I think that's a really strong scene. The fact that it's not just Ted having this weird dream.
Yeah.
What a good episode.
And I know we're pushing like that is a joke, but I love that.
Yeah.
It's great.
What do we do? Oh yeah.
I don't know. We
Don't
just
talk to
killed this
Cersei
man.
again.
We killed
We've
this man.
taken care of the matter of Sarutha.
I think that was a side quest. I just did.
We're assuming that's Sarutha. We've not seen his face.
It's Oscar of Astora, I told you.
Uther!
Shoot her!
And now she's all about us.
I made it very clear. Violence was out of the question.
I just killed him in front of her.
Were we not paying attention when we were told not to be violent?
Shut up,
Probably
Cersei.
not.
You loved it.
We were
Love
talking
it,
about
though.
putting stones on your eyes.
Every second of it.
To go carry out your task.
Bring that girl back.
So this is the girl that Moors is probably
Is it
after.
the Schmerper? It's the same girl.
Maybe.
I think our paths are gonna cross at some point.
Maybe we'll see Majima at the same time.
Oshimo.
Or Kiryu.
The matchum are everywhere, sister.
Silence in there. That was a side quest. That guy's gone now. What a quick body removal. You guys very efficient.
I forget. Did I ever talk about?
Just like Stephen King.
Did I
There's
talk
a
about-
Sons of Anarchy
Yeah.
reference.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh
Stephen-
yeah, no, yeah. Stephen King
King's
showed
in
up in Sons of Anarchy as a really creepy guy.
Did he apologise?
No, he's not. He's not as himself. He's
It was a sewer.
he's playing as.
Was it
there
in a
was
sewer?
he did flush some things.
He gets rid of a body and no one knows how, and it's great.
He's
Just
like-
how creepy he is.
He's like, I need pain, and they don't have enough money, so
More
they
or
just.
less. I am surprised that
And he just takes like a
Yeah,
random
so
thing.
so it's just take whatever you need. So he picks up like a praying hand statue and
You see that?
stuff just leaves.
without saying a word.
This sounds a little bit like the Russian from The Sopranos.
Basically,
It's
if
like-
if I'm right, I think it's basically the same thing.
Like,
he's a cleaner.
Oh no, is it the Russian or am I thinking of the Punisher? Basically, there's this mobster who
Yeah.
cannot be killed,
Oh, then no.
and in The Sopranos, he takes a bullet to the head, and the last shot of him is him getting up and running off. And it's like this.
Are you sure you're not thinking of
We're back to
Snatch
Moors.
there?
No, there is a character in
Boris the Blade.
in The Sopranos where it's
Well,
like
This
It's me.
this LP has been going for so long that Simon's needed to go to the bathroom
Simon's
twice.
the hero now.
Now it's me. I am Arctic Assault Simon. Up to me to protect Jane, the young girl that your old friend John Aaron wanted to keep out of harm's way.
Harm is way.
Waiting, prowling. Worse yet, he spread his corruption in the Night's Watch.
No.
It's time to fight back. Need a kick in the ass. Waited a second too long. Now you're missing your chance. You
That's
leave it all
a really
behind
good
again.
theme.
Raise your fist up high. Let the beating begin.
Although I will say I was kind of annoyed at the main event of the latest Loaded.
Yes, me too.
What?
I assume they got a good show when it was live. Like that finished, and then they were like, "Now let's kick everyone in the face." Backflips. Wacky fun.
There was a spot in the latest Loaded made me genuinely uncomfortable.
Oh, that was horrible.
Actual attempted murder.
That was hard. There were a lot of choking in that episode.
Hey, Simon Classic.
Is this just now the two of you one-upping each other?
I was in the bathroom thinking of what can I say to one up Arctic Assault.
You can't beat Arctic Assault.
But the truth is, yeah, that was very
Kung Fu grip, Simon.
That's not bad.
Eagle Eyes.
Eagle.
Simon X with his toxic guts.
Yeah, I was just gonna bring that
that's
up.
a good one.
Was that Action Man or was that his enemy?
That was
Dr.
Action Man's
Rex.
enemy.
Rex.
Yeah.
Does this sound like something Action Man would do?
What?
Action Man with toxic gut action.
It was
Yeah.
Dr. X with his toxic
Yeah.
gut, and I
Really
had that
ill.
figure. It was the best.
It was really gross.
I know it was really gross.
Because you prod him in the squishy belly and it's just, oh, no.
That was that era of kids' toys that were just disgusting. Remember
Bio
gurgling guts?
Bio
What?
slime.
Pipe slime
What
everywhere.
did Andy say?
Gurgling guts.
I do not remember.
No.
It was basically okay. So it was just this. It was like a bouncy ball
Yeah.
that if you squeezed, it was full of this like lurid brown liquid.
I think
yeah.
I remember
And if you
this.
squeezed it, there was like hearts in it and lungs and
Yeah,
eyes.
no, I remember that.
And there was no point to this toy. Just it's gross.
It's gross. Scare your sister with it.
I would like to point out that it's 3:30.
The microphone can't hear you, Connor.
Well, I'm mainly talking
What's
to you.
that, Connor? You
It's
tell
half
the man.
three.
It's 3:30, and the waffle thing is probably going to be closing soon.
Close at 8.
We're here for another 5 hours,
We have
guys.
a montage of us showing Connor a clock and like tell the time.
Time is a tool. You wear your wrist. Hang on your wall or wear it on your wrist.
Remember that on the subject of 90s
Perhaps I can
dolls
go
and
to
stuff?
some
That
rules
doll
of
that
history.
ate that girl's hair and scalped her.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's horrible.
Had a motor in its
Yeah.
Oh,
neck
yeah.
for
It's
eating
supposed to be
food,
spaghetti.
and some girl's hair got
No,
caught.
because similar thing happened with that. You know, you get those little hamsters, toy hamsters. Pull the string back, runs along. 'cause it's got
Those
little-
were real, Andy. You're a murderer.
Well, no. My cousin decided, what if I run one of those across my head? The answer is, now you don't have long hair anymore. CPC
Oh.
cousin. Because it
Okay.
because it was just wheels on a motor, and it just wound her hair right up in it. Like
All
you were
up in
saying,
there.
this doll that ate the hair.
Oh, I read a bunch of, like, I can't remember what it was, someone's, like, a list of, like, just horrible things.
That shield.
Yeah. Well, like, there's people, like, complaining about toys from when they were kids, and it's one of the dolls that eats. But it's that you give it, like, real fake food or something,
I remember that.
and it just, there's no way to get the food out.
Oh.
It just goes into the doll and festers.
Must be downstairs.
And someone apparently, like, opened the doll up and it was just mold.
Oh my god. Imagine if you saw it. I'm just picturing like mold pouring out of its mouth.
Basically, that was what someone else said happened to their one.
I was just about to say, and on that bombshell, but this scene keeps going.
It won't stop.
We are in this. for
Oh,
the
someone
long
just
run.
disappeared in the background. At least I think so.
Rat and get
Again,
Magic Crayon can say what the flashing thing at the back was.
Magic Crayon or Action Replay Man. One of those two.
Greatest hero of them all.
So Westford?
One of my favourite things, and it's not in this game, it's in the Yakuza games. There's a bubble around your character whenever plot is happening. So you'll see people walk up and go, oh, and then turn around
Forgive
and
me.
walk off.
I see you have plot going on right now. I'll
Don't
come back
mind
later.
me.
And it's like people
My
will,
mistake.
people will
doing
spawn
my job.
inside that bubble and then go, oh, well,
someone
their heads
just
have
appeared
walked
in the
I'm trapped now in the plot bubble. I am now in
She's
the plot.
leaning back really hard there.
Moz, what's with your shield?
Hello, I'm in the scene too.
Oh! It's just the textures of the Shao Kahn helmet popping into existence. What does this say now? Second request.
Secondary
Limited
quest.
time availability. I think there was something about a stray dog.
Be
Haven't I
careful
already
not to
done-
neglect them for too long.
So side quests.
Yeah, basically.
Side quests.
Basically,
At what point in this game and it thought to introduce side quests?
We literally did a side quest, like not 5 minutes ago.
anyways, on that bombshell,
Let's get a good ending shot. Oh, the pressure. Oh.
find something good.
Frame rate.
You're a recruiter for the Night's Watch now.
Go jump into the fire.
Let's
It-
let's
it
go
hurts-
find some fire.
It hurts to touch fire.
Fire is a noble beast.
I thought that was a man stuff.
There we go.
Oh, that's the best. Yeah! It's the best we can do with that.
Uh,
Yeah.
Maybe have the camera point down.
I think that will have to do.
Okay.
Look at that pig.
What a hero.
You should unlock things when looking at that pig.
Look at all this stuff we're unlocking.
You should win things by watching it.
Jeez.
Watching the pig.
Wow, what is happening right now?
new codex entry, side quest.
The codex is
Codex is going
exploding.
mad.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay,
Alright,
we're all
let's
codexed
save it
out
now.
now.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Okay.
Bye.
See
Bye.
you next time.